Hi kids, it's Miss Debbie at Fountaindale Library. I hope you stopped in and got the materials to create one of our fans here. We have a lemon one and a watermelon one. So I'm going to show you how to put those together today. Let's get started. Okay kids, so whether you picked up the lemon kit or the watermelon kit for the fans, the instructions are pretty much the same. So I'm going to take you through the watermelon one, but you do the exact same thing for the lemon one. You'll just get yellow paper instead of the pinky orangey paper here and stuff, okay? So first, so in your kit, you're going to get 2 sheets of either this kind of color paper or the yellow. You'll get 4 strips of white for the inside of our rind and 4 strips of green for the outside of our rind. Let me see, where's my 4 strips of green? Here we are. You'll get 4 strips of green, and then you'll get a little string to help tie it together. You'll get 2 sheets of paper like this that you'll fold for the handle, and then all you're going to need is some liquid glue. I have tacky, but Elmer's glue would work fine, and probably a black marker to make the seeds, okay? So let me see. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to have to do this for both sheets of paper. I'm going to show you one, and then you do the exact same thing for the other sheet. Okay, so you're going to take your liquid glue, and you're going to put a line of it across the top here, and put your green paper as close to the edge. And you can trim off any excess that you might have one way or the other. And then you're going to do the same thing for our little white strip. And again, this glue is really nice because it'll disappear if you get it too much. So you want enough to get it on there, but not too much that you're oozing all over the place with it, do you, and stuff. So then we're going to slide our little piece around to get it even, like that, okay? And we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to do our green piece here. Now we're going to fold this paper, so that's why the liquid glue works better, because it really kind of makes the paper adhere to each other better than a glue stick probably would. So we're going to do our white piece here. There. Okay, so that's what it looks like, and you're going to do the same thing to this piece here, and then you're going to make your little seeds along the outside. So just go every so often and make a little brown circle. Like I said, I'm going to do it quick, so if you want to spend more time and do it, you can, but this is, you'll get the effect any way you go about doing it. So I make a row on each side, and you really only need 2 rows to get your thing, but if you want to do more, you go ahead. Make little circles, kind of fun. Like I said, I'm doing it quick, but you can take your time. There we go, just about done. Okay, so this next part is really pretty important, because you kind of want your little, your accordion pleats to be all about the same size. So what I recommend doing now is to fold it in half, fold it in half again, then open it up, fold this part in half again. See how I'm doing that? Folding this part in half again. And then I'm going to bring that other side in to the middle, like this. And then I'm going to do one more fold into the middle again. This one here. And this now you really have to push down to crease it. This one here, really have to push down to crease it. Okay. And then now you kind of have little markers on where you need to fold everything, don't you? So you undo it like that. And now all of our little lines are about the same distance apart. So you start on one end, and you might have to fight against what you folded a few times, but you just fold back and forth on those lines. Back and forth. So it's kind of nice because you don't really even have to think about it. It's all kind of there for you as a guide. A couple of more folds here. And one last one here. Okay. So look at that. All right. So like I said, you do the exact same thing to this piece of paper. I already did it so that to make it go a little faster here in our video. So then you're going to put those two pieces together like this, and you're going to glue those that down the side like that. So we're going to take our glue, we're going to put our glue along this side, and we're going to mash up. You have to kind of make sure you get your ends right, okay, kids? And you kind of make that piece one. And again, the liquid glue makes this go a little bit better too, so makes it a little sturdier and a little stronger. You see how I did that? So now we have one big piece, don't we? Okay. Then we're going to squish that all together. And we're going to bend it in half. So we know where the middle is. And then we're going to take this little piece of string that I gave you, and we're going to wrap it around the middle. Leave yourself one end so that you have something to tie with, okay? And wrap it around that middle a couple of times. And then tie your knot. Okay. There is our knot. Okay. Okay, we have our knot tied. And you can trim the edges of that a little bit, so you might want to have a scissors handy through this too, I guess. So we're just going to trim off a little bit of that excess stuff. And then, oh, look at, we have a little bit of a gap here, don't we? Okay. So now we're going to glue the top of our fan together like this. To make that work. Okay. And then now we have kind of a half moon, don't we, and stuff. So now we're going to do our handle. So you're going to take your little piece of paper here, and you're going to fold it toward the center, and fold the other one toward the center. And then you're going to fold those two pieces over. And make sure you crease it really good for this each time you do this. Spend a little time really getting it. Maybe take your scissors over the top of it. heavier to really make the crease, and then glue that together. See, and fold it over so it sticks together. And I already did the other one to save us a little time. And then you're gonna glue each one of those onto a side of the bottom of our fan. We're gonna put this one over here. And we're gonna put this one over here. And then, oops, that stick is good. And then, what you might want to do too is put a little tape in here if you're having trouble with them sticking. Just as a little tip. Let's try that, see if it helps us some. And maybe we just needed to let it dry a little bit more too. And then that will bring it together. And then we have our fan, and we can fold it up if we want to put it away. And we can undo it where we want to use it. If these handles are too long, you can trim them to them. You can fold them up and make a little handle like that and stuff. But then you'll have something to keep you cool on those hot days. I hope you had fun putting together our fans today, and I hope we'll see you in the library real soon. Bye-bye.